Hello everyone, today we will talk about the Myanmar conflict of 2021, how it started, why it happened, and what it means for the people of Myanmar. This is one of the biggest political and humanitarian crises in Asia in recent years. To understand the conflict, we need to go back to November 2020 elections. The National League for Democracy, led by Aung San Suu Kyi, won the election by huge margin. The military-backed party, called USDP, lost badly, but the military, known as Tatmadaw, was not happy with the results. They claimed the election was full of fraud, even though no strong proof was given. On 1st February 2021, just hours before the new parliament was going to sit, the military took action. They carried out a coup, which means overthrowing the elected government. They arrested Aung San Suu Kyi, the President Win Myint, and many other leaders. The military declared a state of emergency and gave all powers to Commander-in-Chief Min Aung Hlaing. This was a big shock because Myanmar had been moving slowly towards democracy since 2011. People saw this as a step backwards to dictatorship. Very soon, people across Myanmar started protesting. Doctors, nurses, teachers, students, workers all joined what became known as civil disobedience movement. Millions of people marched in streets with three-finger salutes, a symbol of resistance. The protests were peaceful at first, but military and police responded with violence. They used tear gas, rubber bullets, even live bullets. By the end of 2021, thousands of people were killed or jailed. After months of violence, many young people felt peaceful protest was not longer enough. They formed local groups called the People's Defense Forces. This group joined hands with long-time ethnic arms organizations like Kachin, Karen, and Chin rebels who were already fighting the army for decades. This turned the situation into a nationwide armed conflict. Now, but the real battle happening in villages and forests. The world reacted strongly to the coup. The United States, United Kingdom, and European Union condemned the military and placed sanctions on generals. The Southeast Asian nations group tried to make peace but without much success. China, India, and Russia took a more cautious position. They focused more on their economy and political interests. But in the end, the international pressure did not stop the military crackdown. The conflict created a humanitarian disaster. Thousands of people were killed. Millions lost their homes and became refugees in Thailand, India, and other countries. Schools and hospitals were badly affected. The economy collapsed, leaving people in deep poverty. The United Nations called it one of the worst crises in Asia. So, the Myanmar conflict of 2021 began with military coup, grew into mass protests, and finally exploded into nationwide armed struggle. Even today, Myanmar is still facing violence and instability. This story shows us how fragile democracy can be when military power is stronger than people's voice. Let's hope one day the people of Myanmar will live in peace, freedom, and democracy again. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe for more.